Hey, namaste to everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Divine Chakras here. I am outside. It's such a beautiful day to just come out and meditate. And that's what I was doing. And as I was meditating, I had a few things on my mind. Not while I was meditating, but but I just had a few things on my mind that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I just want to say shout out to all of my new subscribers. I think I've gained about 30 subscribers in the last 48 to 36 hours. I have been posting regularly on the Indigo Tribes Facebook chat, and a lot of people have been coming over to my page, so I am so happy to have you guys here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is my setup. If you can see it, the sun is bright out here, so I can't really see if you can see, but I have my sage, and what I want to do first is just sage you. So I just want to purify your heart and your soul in love and light. Allow the ancestors and guiding angels to come into your life, surround you, and guide you. I just want to thank you for coming to my channel. I have great gratitude and lots of appreciation for you taking the time to come over to my channel. So now that we got that out the way, I want to talk about judgment. And judgment, I want to talk about karma and how judging people can result in karma. And we all know what karma is. Karma is what you do bad to someone, that it will come back and haunt you. And, oh my God, and put karma back onto you. What I have a hard time with is not necessarily judging people, but looking at people for face value before I get to know them and their heart. And you know, it's really hard because I know that sometimes we meet people in different situations, workplace, for example, where, you know, we may have someone that we feel like is acting one way, but then we get around them in another light and they act a totally different way. And so with that being said, it is, number one, it is no fault of your own that you feel judgment towards someone when you first meet them, because that is what the Matrix has done to us. The Matrix has taught us to judge people before we get to know them as a person. And I find that as I'm meditating and I'm becoming more attuned and I'm hiring my vibrations, I'm finding that me like judging people just is not right, and it isn't something that we should be doing. And it is definitely something that not necessarily isn't of man, but it's something that we've been programmed to do. And with those programs comes us receiving karma. And it's like we've been set up to receive bad karma because of how we've been taught. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the Matrix has set us up to receive karma, And why? You know what I'm saying? Why do we have to feel like we're so judgmental? Even with like organized religion and Christians and, people who, are in these religious groups. And if you're not of the ideology of them, or if you don't think the way they think, they automatically judge you based on that. And, you're a sinner. You're the devil. You practice witchcraft. You practice Satanism. And it's like you only fear and you're only judgmental to things or people because you don't know, because you're ignorant, because you don't know about it. And until you learn and you understand where the person has gone, the things that they've been through in their life, until you realize that, or you've actually experienced an experience, or if you've experienced whatever it is that you are judging, until you really know that particular idea, you are left to make a judgment. You are left to think of something in a way, in a negative way or a positive way. It's like black or white. There's no in between. You're either going to like it or you're not going to like it. And it's just kind of like, why do we have to be so judgmental? Why do we have to pre prejudge people? Why do we have to be so prejudiced as a human race when we all believe the same? We all eat the same. We all have the same digestive system. We all have the same damn chakras. You know what I mean? Like, we all have the same exact capabilities as each other. And it's just really sad that us as a nation, us as a world, that we look at people in certain types of ways, or we look at ideas in certain types of ways because we're ignorant, because we don't know. We frown our nose up at food because we've never tasted it. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, because you've never tasted it, because you've never tried it. You might actually love whatever you're turning your nose up at. Does that make sense? So, um, as I was meditating, I was just really thinking about how I'm going to work on not judging people so that I could save my karma, so that I could save my soul, so that I could save myself. Because the more energy that you give to judging ideas and people, you only are lowering your vibrations, and you are only opening up yourself to more ignorance, and you're opening up yourself to more karma. And so what I would say to you is to work on less judgment and more love. More love. The more positive energy you put out, the less judgment you put out, you will then reciprocate that back in. And then the universe will then in turn bless you with the desires and the wants and the needs that you want, that you're asking for. And I'm going to hold myself responsible as well, to not judge people, to not pass judgment, to not be ignorant on ideas and ideologies. I'm going to be more open minded, and I'm going to allow my mind to explore what it is that is of nature, that is of natural things, that is of things that will serve me, that will higher my vibrations, and that will higher my ability to be more attuned, and also for my ascension. Because at the end of the day, if you are on this spiritual route, if you're on this journey to find yourself and to find, who you are, what you're about, where you came from, on that way, on that journey, you cannot judge people. You cannot judge people. You cannot judge ideas, because guess what? People are going to judge you. And if you are judging people back, then the only thing that you are asking for is reciprocated karma. That's the only thing that you're asking for. So at the end of the day, to those who judge me and my new lifestyle that I'm going on, to hell with you, because at this point in time, like, if you aren't on the same wavelength as me, then I'm going to have to move on, and I'm going to have to find other people that are on the same wavelength as me, so that we can all ascend higher, so that we can all ascend together, and essentially we can all live in a universe that's free, that is loving, that is understanding, and of course that is not judgmental. So I just want to leave you guys with that today. Practice and work on not being so judgmental. And it's really hard because we pass judgment and we don't even know it. Like, we pass judgment so easily and so fluidly that we don't even know that we're passing judgment until that judgment comes back on us, or until that karma comes back on us, and we're sitting here wondering why these things are happening to us. And it's because we are being so judgmental. We're being so critical of people. I mean, if you see your friend going on a different path and you're not in agreement with it, support that girl. You don't know what she's going through. And then if she falls, help her up. Help her up and support her and love her. Don't laugh at her and say, I knew you were going to fall. Like, what do you mean you knew I was going to fall? Like that is just so judgmental. And it's the one thing that's holding us back from being able to really wake up and to see like the world for what it is, to see that the world is just one big giant judgment world. It's one big giant prejudice world. That's all it is. And it takes us as light workers and as people who are healers, and who are in tune with the universe, and who are really ascending higher into our higher beings. It takes us to spread this message, to heal the world, as Michael Jackson would say, and to really just let people know that we have to walk the world in love and light. We cannot walk the world in judgment, because at the end of the day, judgment is evil. It is negative energy, and we are all here trying to get rid of the negative energy. So work on being less judgmental and more loving, more understanding, and more open. Namaste to everyone. I love you so much. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.